Hi. Well, fuck. All right. Well, let's try that again. Hey, welcome back to Tao of Zuzuki. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back. Also, welcome to my new home. Yeah, there's nothing in here. I just moved in and I barely have anything set up, but I wanted to come on here, make this video, and have this conversation. I want to talk about two things tonight. One, what is Tao of Zuzuki all about? What is the purpose of this channel? What is its content? And two, what does Tao of Zuzuki mean? What does the name mean? All that said, let's get into it. First, what is this channel about? Well, this is a fresh start for me right now in this home. And I figure, let's have this be a fresh start to a fresh timeline for Tao of Zuzuki. And let's explain that. This channel, this content is dedicated to being a light to anybody going through a hard time in their life, in hopes that the content, the perspectives, the spirituality, the quirkiness, the spins on philosophy that I may have, but just the feedback and some of these videos hopefully will land for somebody at a time that they may need them to help shift their perspective, or maybe help just lighten the load of whatever they've got going on, personal development wise, spiritual wise, maybe life wise, like you're trying to start something new and you're overcome with fear, any of those things. I don't mean to over explain examples, but this channel is here to be hope and light and strength and a little bit of love and compassion, no matter what you're going through. Everything that I share here is stuff that I've either personally experienced or personally learned through my own study of philosophy, spirituality, and life. And they're all things that helped shape me into the person that I am here, hoping to create a little bit of guidance for folks. Whether that be the day I post the video, or maybe when you find it months or years later, who knows? That's the whole purpose of this channel, just to be a light, some love, some hope, some strength for anybody. I'm also going to start offering one-on-one exchanges, one-on-one interactions with subscribers or users, anybody who reaches out to me via comment or my email, which is in the bio to this page. You are welcome to email me and actually reach out for what I call a personal empowerment or advocacy session, where you get to speak and I will listen, and then maybe provide feedback on perspective shifts that you could have, just maybe some food for thought that might help. I'm not here to give advice or boss anybody around, but I am here to listen. That's one thing that at some points in my life, I know that people didn't seem to really be available to do. And part of what really helps us sometimes is to be heard and to be seen. And I'm hoping to do that for some folks. I'll eventually create a landing page that will allow people to reach out directly and schedule something with me. That hasn't happened 100% yet. So in the meantime, if you do want to reach out to me and have a personal conversation, personal, private conversation, you are welcome to email me or leave me a comment and ask. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. That button, hit the subscribe button, and keep up with these. And maybe this video doesn't land for you, but maybe another one does. Or maybe you just can get a laugh at my expense. Who knows? Second thing, what does Tao of Zuzuki mean? And it may not be important, but it is important to me. But Tao of Zuzuki is rooted in my childhood. When I was about 5, an adult nicknamed me Dr. Zuzuki. And I really enjoyed that nickname. But like all child nicknames, it kind of faded away as I got older, and I forgot all about it until my early 20s when I started to practice or read about Zen Buddhism, and I discovered DT Suzuki. it resurfaced the nickname for me because I was curious if the person who had given it had associated it with DT Suzuki. Sorry, that's a tongue twister. As it turns out, they didn't, but that nickname just kind of lingered in the back for me. And when I really went through or really dedicated my time and myself to my personal transformation and my spiritual growth, the nickname Dr. Suzuki came back as I was going through some childhood things that I was trying to heal or, well, move past. And it connected me with a portion of my childhood that felt familiar and really good. The childlike, carefree, happy, kind of playful character that had been buried underneath a lot of stuff that I had carried for a long period of time. So I figured when I made this channel, as I was dedicating my time and effort to hopefully helping people heal old childhood wounds or find their spirituality or go through their own personal development, I couldn't think of a better name than Tao of Zuzuki, the path of Zuzuki, because, well, healing our childhood traumas sometimes is the key to refining ourselves. And if it's not the most important part, it is definitely an important part. And when I went through my redevelopment, my spiritual awakening, as I would call it, but whatever you label it, I found my childhood character again that I loved and that I wanted to share with the world. So I dedicated the name of this channel to it. And I hope, if anyone was curious, that maybe clears it up. And if not, now you know. Anyways, I know this isn't a very long video, and there's no philosophy in this one. This is just me explaining what this channel's about, what you guys can expect from it, and saying thank you for being here. I do appreciate it, genuinely. It means a lot to me if you've kept up with this 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you. I hope you come back for more. I look forward to having more conversations with y'all. And thank you for joining me from my new home. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.